I finished restoring the Mikuni smooth bores. I've had all the parts back from being replated and repainted the tops. I think they look really good. Very pleased with the way they've turned out actually. I've not removed the old Yoshimura stickers, even though they're faded, because I just think it just gives it a little bit of authenticity for the day. They've come up really well. Now, I bought a set of carburetors off the internet, and they didn't get them off eBay, but a guy just had said he got a set of Z1000 ST carburetors for 60 quid, and they turned up. I bought them blind, and they're actually turned out they're a set of Mikuni smooth bores, 29mm Mikuni smooth bores as of the day. So somebody had actually put a set of Mikuni smooth bores on a Z1000 ST. Which seems a little bit extravagant. They're not in the best of condition because they've been in the UK for all those years, but I've stripped them down completely. I'm going to send all the aluminium bits off to be vapour blasted to bring them back up, and again I'll get all the other little bits of metal replated. I've had to order a few bits and pieces which are unique to the smooth bores. They have a gasket on the bottom here, which you just simply can't buy. Well, you can't buy here anyway, so I've ordered them from Z1 Enterprises in the USA. And a few other little bits. I've been checking jetting sizes as well. Also the fuel transfer pipes. I've had to order a new one of these because I simply couldn't get it out. I had to butcher it. But I'm just so chuffed. I hope when these all go back together nicely that they'll work, because they've got an excellent reputation. Right, I'm going to go and see how Christoph's gone on with the frame. He's made some progress on it, so let's see how that is. Right, I'm at Christoph's. He's made a jig so we can modify the frames in any way possible. We can do bracing or whatever. On this one, like I said, we were changing it from a Z1000 A1 frame to an earlier Z1 frame. So this is the bottom tube that he's fabricated. So that's the bottom tube, nicely bent. And the bushing. And this is an early frame that we've got to copy precisely. The jig was actually made around this frame, so everything is exactly as it should be. And this next piece, which is already being shaped at the bottom. So you can either buy the kit when we're going to do them, we can actually produce several of them, and I'll be advertising them on eBay, or you can actually send your frame off to be altered. You can either do frame bracing or just retro in it, making it back to an early Z1 frame. Let's see, sorry, have a look at that again. Put that back in. So once they're welded in, they look really good. He's going to come up with a solution to make these, so these are actually shaped correctly as well. So hopefully it'll look all really good. Right, that's the parts that Chris has made. So taking it back to original Z1 spec. So I think he's doing a really good job of the kits, and we're going to reproduce these. There'll be several of them. So he's going to weld them on. And I think all he's got to do then after that is actually make the mounting lugs for the rear footrest, which will go on here, and then that's that part of the frame finished.
Eyes?
Yep. Okay. Alright. Can edit all that. And there it is, tacked on. And that's it, all tacked on. Okay, I've got the paintwork back. Just put it on the frame to see what it's going to look like. So I can't wait to actually get it built up. I think it's going to actually look fantastic. So it's actually getting quite exciting now. You can actually see the machine coming together. I'm really looking forward to getting it on the road. This is some of the bracing work we made a start on, which we'll be offering as a basic kit initially, which will just be a few pieces. One across the front, two here, a boxing in piece here, which to take a lot of the twisting motion out of it, and finally two boxed in pieces down here, which will be a curved top and two plates, one on either side for both sides, and they'll have a hole in to make sure so they look nice, and also have a little drain which will be put in the bottom, which again you'll be able to do yourself or send for us to do via me. Okay, the engine's now completely finished and ready to refit. I've had all the polishing back from Steve Smethurst. He's done a fantastic job as usual. I'm very happy with the way the engine's turned out. Those are the 29mm Mikuni smooth bores, which I've completely restored. Took me a good bit of time. I've had them cleaned by Steve Smethurst, and all the plating done by the other company who's done all the other plating for me. I had to buy a few little bits and pieces for them, but they've come up quite well. The carbs actually stand me at £220 completely done, but I'm really chuffed with those. They look really, really nice, just like brand new. Right, the other thing I had is, if you remember the cylinder head, if you watch my other videos, this is the one that's been ported, the big valve head. I took it down to Steve Smethurst and had him to clean that, and that's cleaned up really, really nicely, as I knew it would. As I said, you don't have to worry about the external condition of things as long as it's intact, and even that's repairable. The barrels, these are the barrels I've had back from Bill Hyam. He's repaired this fin here, and the same as the other one. It's absolutely perfect, and you just can't tell that it's been done. So I've not decided what to do with this engine at all yet. Well, we'll see.